You were born in a cave during the coldest season anyone could remember. Your mother is lean and scarred, a survivor who hunts when others starve. Your father, you never meet. That's how it works in your world. Strength matters more than names. You're part of a pack, but not wolves, not yet. You're something older, something caught between wild and something else. Your kind has been circling human camps for generations, drawn by scraps and warmth, kept at distance by fear and thrown rocks. The humans don't trust you. You don't fully trust them either. But hunger makes strange alliances. By the time you're weaned, you learn the rules. Stay low when humans pass. Don't challenge the alpha. Eat fast or don't eat at all. Your world is forests, grasslands, and the edges of firelight. You watch humans from the shadows, learning their patterns. They hunt. You follow. They waste meat. You clean up. It's not friendship, it's survival with witnesses. Around your pack, you hear sounds that aren't quite howls. Softer, more varied, like your kind is trying to speak a language that doesn't exist yet. The elders know which humans throw stones and which ones throw bones. You learn early which camps are safe and which ones mean running. As a young one, your days are play and practice. You wrestle with siblings, earning bites that teach you limits. You learn to read posture, tone, the subtle shifts that mean danger or food. The pack corrects your mistakes with teeth and distance. Strength matters, but so does knowing when to submit. Because being useful to the pack is what keeps you alive. By the time you're grown, you're expected to contribute, even when you're still learning. Hunts are coordinated, exhausting, and often unsuccessful. You learn that courage looks like chasing prey until your lungs burn. You survive, which is enough. One day, something changes. A human child wanders too close to your resting place. The pack tenses, ready to scatter. But you don't run. You're curious. The child is small, clumsy, making sounds that aren't threatening. It drops something. Meat, half-eaten, still warm. You approach slowly, ears back, ready to bolt. The child doesn't throw stones, it just watches. You take the meat. The child smiles. Something shifts in your chest. Something you don't have words for. Days pass and you return to that spot. The child comes back too. More food, more sounds, gentler each time. Your pack watches from distance, uncertain. This isn't how things work. But hunger is a powerful teacher, and this human keeps teaching you that not all of them bite. Months go by and you spend more time near the human camp than with your pack. The humans start to tolerate you. Not welcome you, just tolerate. You sleep near their fires, not close enough to touch, but close enough to feel warmth you never knew you needed. You start to understand their sounds. Not all of them, but enough. The sharp bark that means danger. The softer tone that means calm. You learn that humans have hierarchies too, and the loud ones aren't always the ones in charge. You begin to follow them on hunts. At first, they chase you off, but you're persistent. You track the same prey they do. When they wound an animal and it runs, you follow the blood trail. You lead them to it. They take the best parts. You take what's left. It's not partnership, it's just less lonely than hunting alone. Years pass and you're no longer young. Your muzzle has gray you didn't notice arriving. The human camp has grown. More fires, more children, more sounds. Some of the younger ones know your face. They call you something, a sound they repeat when you approach. You don't know it's a name. You just know it means you. One day, a threat arrives. Strangers. Humans from another place, loud and violent. They come at night with weapons and torches. The camp erupts into chaos. You should run. Every instinct says run. But the child who first fed you is screaming. Without thinking, you charge. Not at the strangers, but between them and the child. You bark, snarl, make yourself bigger than you are. The strangers hesitate. In that moment, other humans rally. They fight back. The strangers retreat. When it's over, the humans look at you differently. One of them, the elder with the deepest voice, approaches. He places a hand on your head. It's the first time a human has touched you without fear. You don't pull away. Something has changed. You're not just tolerated anymore. You're part of something. The seasons turn and you're fully integrated now. You sleep inside the camp, near the fire. Children play with you, pulling your ears and climbing on your back. You let them because their laughter sounds like safety. You follow the hunters every time they leave. You've learned to flush prey toward them, to circle and drive animals into their traps. They've learned to trust your senses. When you tense, they ready their weapons. When you relax, they rest. It's communication without language, understanding without words. You have purpose now, not just survival, but belonging. You notice others like you, drawn from the wild by the same forces. Some stay at the edges, uncertain. Others commit fully, becoming part of human families. Your kind is changing. Softer coats, smaller teeth, eyes that seek approval instead of just opportunity. You're becoming something new. Not wild anymore, but not quite tame either. Something in between is something the world has never seen before. You're older now, slower. The hunts are harder. Your legs ache in the cold, but the humans don't cast you out. They bring you food, let you sleep closest to the fire. The children you once protected now have children of their own. They point at you, make sounds you recognize as stories. You're being remembered while you're still alive. One winter, a sickness spreads through the camp. Many fall ill. You do too. Your body burns, then freezes. You can't eat. The humans bring you water, stroke your fur, make soft, worried sounds. A young human, the grandchild of the one who first fed you, stays beside you through the worst of it. You survive. So does the child. When you recover, thinner and weaker, the bond feels even stronger. You've suffered together. That means something. More years pass and you're ancient by any measure. Your eyes cloud, your hearing fades, you spend most days sleeping in the sun, dreaming of hunts you can no longer join. But you're never alone. Humans stop to touch you as they pass. Children bring you scraps. You're no longer useful, but you're still valued. That's new. In the wild, the old are abandoned. Here, they're kept. One morning, you don't wake up. Your body simply stops, worn out from a life longer than most of your kind ever see. The humans find you in the sun, peaceful. They don't drag you away. They dig. They place you in the earth gently, not like waste, but like something precious. The elder speaks words over you. The children cry. You're mourned. For an animal, this is unheard of. But you're not just an animal anymore. You never were, not really. You were the first, the beginning of something that would outlast empires. Generations pass after your death. Your kind spreads everywhere humans go. You change with them, shaped by their needs and desires. Some of you become guardians, fierce and loyal. Others become companions, soft and small. Some herd, some hunt. Some simply exist to be loved. Humans call you dogs now. They've forgotten you were ever anything else. They've forgotten the generations it took to build this bond, the slow transformation from wary strangers to family. They think you were always this way, loyal, obedient, desperate for their approval. But you weren't. Your ancestors made a choice. They gambled that cooperation was better than competition. That warmth was worth vulnerability. That belonging was worth surrendering wildness. And they were right. While other predators faded, you thrived. You spread across continents, across centuries. You became humanity's shadow, their mirror, their oldest friend. Civilizations rose and fell. Empires conquered and collapsed. Through all of it, you remained. Constant, adaptable, loyal. When humans needed hunters, you hunted. When they needed guardians, you guarded. When they needed nothing but comfort, you provided that too. You became whatever they needed because your survival depended on their success. It still does. Thousands of years later, your descendants live in every corner of the world. Some pampered, some working, some still struggling at the edges. But all of them carry that original choice in their blood. The decision to trust, to stay, to become part of something larger than themselves. Humans build statues of you now. They write stories, make films, dedicate entire industries to your care. They call you man's best friend like it's a title you earned. And maybe you did. Not through strength or ferocity, but through patience. Through showing up day after day, generation after generation, proving that loyalty isn't weakness, that devotion isn't submission, that choosing to stay can be braver than running away. You were never truly wild. You were never fully tame. You were something else entirely, something new. The first species to look at humanity and see not threat or prey, but possibility. You taught humans that trust could cross species, that family didn't require shared blood, that love could exist between beings who didn't even speak the same language. In return, they gave you everything: food, shelter, purpose, belonging. They gave you a place in their stories, their homes, their hearts. It wasn't equal. It was never equal. But it worked. For thousands of years, it worked. And it still does. Somewhere right now, a human and a dog are meeting for the first time, building a bond that echoes yours, repeating a pattern so old it feels like instinct. Neither of them knows the history. Neither of them needs to. Because some things transcend memory. Some choices echo forever. You were the first, the beginning, and your legacy isn't monuments or empires. It's every wagging tail, every loyal companion, every creature that chose connection over isolation. You didn't conquer the world, you befriended it, and that turned out to be enough.